Okay, Wednesday morning in the kingdom, and I don't know where Johnny G is. I don't know if he's coming over today because we had the Turkey Day long weekend, so that screws him up with his scheduling. Yes! But hopefully Johnny G comes over and brings some groceries, but I know it's not the beer day anymore. I'm old school, English stuck in my ways, so I'll still think it's the beer day. Alright, so this morning we woke up to +1. No gloves. Yes, but feels like 0. But on the yo-yo scale, +34. But feels like +34. Strange. All right. Amazon has my 21st book of my writing career, Drilling for Money. That explains all the drill core around the yard. And where's the money? We never got any money. We got screwed. Yes, screwed royally. Yes, and it has the cover. The cover of the book has the Lynn tractor because we use the Lynn tractor on some of the drill sites. So it's only appropriate. All right, so it's free as an ebook from October 16th to the 20th. 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. Yes, link in the description. Yes, I'm learning. And last night I did put the links to the 2 videos in the description and at the end screen. And they do work. I tried it this morning because I had to refresh my memory. Yes, and I was hurting. I did that clutch and everything, lifted the big flywheel up by myself, and the pressure plate and bell housing, so I had to enjoy the titty vodka. Yes, titty vodka to take the pain away. My pain medication, titty vodka. We don't do those pharmaceutical drugs, yes, Tylenol or anything like that, because it's chemicals. This is potatoes. Yes, potatoes. Eat natural. Support the farmers. Yes, drink titty vodka. Yes, and enjoy the titties too. All right, let's scroll this way because there is no sun. It'll be a slow day today because we're hurting. Yes, it was a busy day yesterday. I don't think my dad, when he was my age, would, do a clutch job on a Lynn tractor. Yes, he would be mowing his grass. Yes, that's all he did was mow the grass at the acreage in around the 250 cars. Okay, collectibles. Yeah, some of them weren't complete. All right, so we have the wood stove going over here and over there. Yes, I don't know where the smoke is. It most likely went out. All right, the staff had good luck with her wood stove last night. A slight degrees and angles on the chimney is helping out, but we'll find out on a low pressure air system if she can actually make the smoke go up the chimney. Yes, there's one complete revolution. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Rotation. Yes, rotation. I'm going to be censored. All right, we better go. Here comes the boss. He's such an asshole. Okay, 10:30 in the kingdom, and we got everything caught up on the YouTube channel, the Patreon channel, and Facebook. Yes, everything's all caught up. So having Thor plugged into that electrical outlet over there, because the cords are the block heaters on this side, so the cords on that side, so you string it across, fired right up, no ether, no blue smoke, no bang bang clang clang. So we'll let the air build up, and then we'll move them closer to the shop to hook up the snowplow and the wings. So we have hydraulics. Oh, this voice, I need some peanuts. Okay, late lunch in the kingdom because we had to hook up the hydraulics. Yes, the hydraulics on the plow truck known as Thor. Yes, he was the dump truck. Now he's back to being the plow truck. So we take these lines off, put them in plastic bags, tape them onto the front here, and then we run a hose from this side to that side because, well, we got to, if you do hit the buttons in the cab, you don't want to make a mess. So you want the oil to circulate. We knew there was air in the cylinder up here because the safety chain wouldn't fit on. Yes, the safety chain. So that means it wasn't lifting it high enough. So we got the safety chain on. So everything is happy. I'm happy because the safety chain's on. Now I don't have to worry about it seeping down and causing drama. Okay, I'm going to open the door. Thor the plow truck, who's turning back to being yellow. Yes, I paid a lot of money for a good paint job, and the people don't listen. They didn't use enough vodka when they painted it. We paint lots, and we never have a problem. All right, so there you go. That's the control panels over there. See the little switches up top, and then you got your air hoses going down because it's air over hydraulic, and it's set up for 2 people because this is a military-issued truck, so the second person would sit on the other side, work the controls. So now with the government cutbacks and, well, privately owned, it's me. Yes, we just sit there by ourselves and figure it out and hope for the best. As you can see, there's not much visibility out of that mirror. That's why we take the wing off when we're farting around the kingdom. Okay, so over here is the hydraulics. It's Fink. Fink, yeah, Fink. Oh, there it is there. Fink, yeah. Frink, whatever. All right, so there's your air goes into those little cylinders, okay, and then it switches over to hydraulics, okay. So the little plungers we'll go take a look at the other side. Okay, we're on the other side. As you can see, the wing, when it comes up, and we have the safety chain on, it kind of touches the exhaust pipe and everything like that. But that's just a minor detail. So over here and down under here is where the air cylinders actuate, okay? So when we got Thor, the box dump was blocked off, and they took pieces off the little hydraulic cylinder to make it go up and down, because you need parts for it, and the truck's 40 years old, so they've been grabbing parts. Our biggest problem here is the hoses are very dry and old, so they're stuck in their ways. And also too, we put in a direction valve here because we had bypassed the wing up and down to make the box go up and down. So we have this in inventory for 30 some years, so we put it in. But the only problem is we call these farmer hoses. Yes, because anytime we buy something in the south and drag it north, like a cat or anything like that, it has these fittings on here. So it's usually one end, the hoses are made non-swivel, and then you put your swivel thing in, and that's the way it is. Whereas everything at the mine here was that JIC, which is swivel on both ends. So the problem we had was we couldn't get this to seal. That's a brand new fitting I put in here, and it wouldn't seal. So that made a hell of a mess. I ended up taking the fitting right off, which is a check valve sort of thing to slow the wing coming down too fast, okay? So I had to put it in the shop. Instead of using pipe dope, I had to wrap it with that nylon Teflon tape or whatever, and then stick it back in and then put the hose on. So this is what we're doing. This is all we have for hoses. We can't run to the store to PV Mart or Harbor Freight to get more hose. We have to work with it. So I wanted to keep Thor with the farmer hose, okay, farmer hydraulic hose. That way it's all the same. I wasn't going to change out the JIC because then it'd be confusion, like Father's Day here in WHO-ville. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave and the staff will be here. And then we can go, drag some sleighs around the kingdom, getting ready for winter.
Wednesday morning in WHO-ville, it's almost 10 a.m. and as you can see, it is pretty cloudy out here right now. Not much of a sunrise, and it's actually supposed to rain later on today. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 3 degrees Celsius, which is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. I had my first fire last night, and it actually did pretty good. It warmed up the house. Now it's time to head inside, make breakfast, and wait for 1 p.m. so I can head to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. Looks like the sun has peeked out from behind the clouds and it's actually starting to warm up and not as windy right now, so that'll be good for this afternoon in the kingdom. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out, and make lunch. Almost 1 p.m. and I just got the quad out and finished up lunch. I had leftovers from last night. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 5 degrees Celsius, which is 41 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be a nice afternoon. Then this evening it's supposed to rain, so let's head inside, let the dogs back in, and go to the kingdom. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Looks like we are getting Thor out to move some sleighs around the kingdom before the ground freezes. It'll be a lot harder to move them around when they're stuck in the mud, so we'll go down and get Thor started. Pretty sure I can kind of pan over to where we're going. Just heading down behind the flags here and by the tanks to move some stuff around. 1:30 and we're down at the shop getting all the tools and stuff ready so we can move sleighs around. Then we'll get Thor started and head down towards the front gate and the big boat to hook up to all the sleighs. Over at the sleighs that have the barrels on them, we will be moving these over by trailer number 6 by the front gate. That way they're out of the way for winter. Almost 2 p.m. We're over by the big boat moving these 3 sleighs out of the way for winter. As you can see, they have started to sink into the ground, and if the ground freezes, we'll never get them out. Just after 2 p.m. we're able to get all 4 of the sleighs moved. Looks like my dad forgot to lift up the plow while he went down the hill. Now we'll head back up to the shop and see what we're doing next. Got Thor parked. Now I'm in behind the house with the wagon. My dad needs some firewood, so I'll fill this up and then he'll bring the wheelbarrow over and we'll fill that as well. Then we have to do a few things around the yard. Almost 2:30, I just got the wagon back up to the shop. My dad is filling the wheelbarrow as we speak, then he'll bring it around to the house shack. Now we are going to cut this up and make it into a little table for the boxcar. 2:30, we're able to get all the screws out of the floor here. We are going to be using this as a little table for all the hydraulic hoses to go on inside the boxcar. Look how long those screws are. Now it's time to cut it down to size. Got the floor cut down to size. You can see 3 pieces here. This will go in the far back, then these will go on the side. Now my dad will bring the loader over to lift it up. Almost 3 p.m. we just got the floor over beside the boxcar. We're not going to put it in today because we have to organize the inside of the boxcar, but this is 3 tables, so it should be enough room for all the hydraulics. 3 p.m. and I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll head inside, grab my dog treats, and go back into WHO-ville. Then I'll head up and do the mail. If there's anything in the mail, I'll return back to the kingdom. If not, I'll do the weather at 5.
Okay, after coffee in the kingdom, and one of the things I gotta do is take off the pipe and the end cover plate for the rainwater collection system. Yes, because it collects off both roofs here, and this will ice up. So this year we're doing it proactive and get it done well before it's frozen and everything like that. Plus these tanks were full most of the summer, so we actually did very well. So next year we're going to try and divert some of the water to the tank in the shop. That way we can pump it to the house or something like that. We'll figure it out. It shouldn't be that hard of a job. So let's climb up the ladder and get those screws out. Yes, my poor back, my poor back. Okay, that didn't take long. Plus I put 201 screws in, but we got it off. Now the snow and ice can just fall off the roof there. Yes, and no dramas. Plus we have to get up there in the winter or in March when the snow starts melting because it gets heavy and shovel it off. Oh well, that's the joys of living remote at the end of the world. Now we'll go put this in storage trailer number 2 so we know where it is. Okay, the next little thing to amuse ourselves, yes, and to keep the boss happy. So we have a full time card till 5 o'clock. Yes, but he doesn't account to all the hours we worked on the long weekend when it was Canadian Turkey Day. All right, so we're going to pop the batteries out of the Lynn tractors because they haven't been, ran since April of 2023. So that's Lynn tractor number 1's battery, 2013, and Lynn number 2, 2016. Yes, that's the joys of the master switch. The master switch is right there, so that's what you do. So this is the plain Jane interior of Lynn number 2. It needs a lot of love. Yes, needs a lot of love, but the main thing is it's up and going, so we can go out and hit some trees. Yes, and everything is in the same spot as Lynn number 1. That the master switch, the choke, and everything like that, that's the way it worked out, so we keep it that way. I'm not sure where this colored paint came from. I think we were gifted a can back in when the staff was young, and I think we splashed it on the inside of the Lynn's, just to use it up, but we had no money for plexiglass, so this is what we did. We just bolted it on, made it look good. All right, let's continue our quest, get these batteries done, and check that off our list. Having the batteries in the hose shack where it's nice and warm, we can put a nice slow charge on to get them nice and ready for the day we start the Lynn's and go for a drive, and hit a few trees. Okay, to amuse myself till almost 5 o'clock, I cleaned off the deck on the welding sleigh. We'd set it up so we could haul barrels here for fuel and supplies when we're out on the cat train trails back in the day when we went to the lodges. So we cleaned it all off so that when it snows and melts and freezes, this deck is easy to shovel off for the staff. Yes, I'm thinking of the staff. All right, so that works out pretty good. We're very pleased. All right, let's go see what else we did today. Okay, trailer 1 is over there, and I was able to get in and out because I'll get those fittings for Thor the plow truck this morning, but it has to be leveled out. Oop, it's starting to spit rain, so it might turn to snow. So we just have a pallet of steel there to go in trailer 6. We have some railroad ties over there that was supporting trailer 6 at one time. We got to clean that up. But other than that, the yard is fairly clean. We don't have pallets all over the place. We just have little items that can be picked up later. Oh man, the yard's looking good. The fleet's looking good. All right, so just a quick scroll around so I get dizzy. Then I can go in the house to check the minutes to see if I have enough minutes to call it a day. If not, I'll have to come out here and chat some more.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was a pretty nice day out there today. It got so warm the sandflies made an appearance. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, after 5 in the kingdom, and we have enough minutes so we can quit early. Yes, we can quit early. We worked late yesterday and got chilled and everything, but it got it done. Today would have been a perfect day to do the clutch and everything and put the transmission in the Lynn tractor because it was warm and no wind. But oh well, we'll take it. We'll take what we get for weather and be pleased that we got no snow yet. All right, 2016 we had lots of snow. It came the 1st of October and stayed till May long weekend. Yes. All right, there's the flags looking good, and I can taste that beverage because we worked hard today and yesterday. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and write a book. We'll talk to you later.